Hey guys, welcome back once again. This video is going to be part 5th of to-do application development. As of now, we are able to add a new to-do. So let me show you new task, and on click of this, it's getting added here as you can see, and on click of this delete icon, this task is getting deleted as well. Once we will click on this checkbox, the task marked as a completed too. So in this video, I will show you how to show a notification on click of any action. That means once we are adding a new to do, we have to show a notification that new to do has been added, something like that. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, let's have a look on component structure. So as you can see here, we have designed this components, to-do list and add to do. Now it's time to design this notification component. Let's come to the VS Code and go to the components folder, and from here click new folder and call it as notification. Okay, and here inside this create a file index.js and make it as a functional component. So import React from React and const notification and return a div from here. Okay, and mention here notification component. Okay, now let's come out of this and export this component. So export default notification. Now we have created this component, so let's come to the container and import this component. So here after the title, let's import so notification. As you can see here, I am getting this option auto import, so I have imported, and now let's have a look on browser. So you can see here I am getting this text. Now it's time to design notification component. So let's give some styling. So call it a style, and here we can give a style. Let's give padding first. So padding 10 and border 1 pixel green solid. Okay, now let's give margin bottom so 15, and here call it as background color. So let's give it as green as of now. So going further we will change it. So now let's come here and have a look. So it's looking good. Now let's give some border radius. So border radius and give 2 pixel. Okay, and change the color of background here. So do right click here, go to inspect. As you can see here, I am able to see this one. If you are not, so select this option from here and point to this component and click here on this green. So it will open the color, and from here you can select a color and you can match at a time. So I think this color is, yeah, this is looking good. So copy this color code from here and paste it here instead of this green. Okay, now save it. As you can see here, I am getting this color. Okay, now instead of writing a styling here, what I can do, I can create a object here. So let's call it as notification a style, and inside this I can paste it. So let's copy this style and paste it here. Okay, now we have to bind this object to a style. As you can see, we are getting the same thing. Now as you can see here, this notification component we have designed successfully. Now we have to manage a state inside the notification component. So let's come to the notification and here create a state. So called it as open and set open and use state hook for the creating state, and this is going to be a boolean value. So let's call it as true, save it, and we haven't imported this, so let's import here. Okay, save it. So now what we are going to do here, as of now we are directly rendering, but we are going to render this component based on the condition. So I can mention here one condition: if this open value is true, okay, so render here, return something different, call it as notification. Okay, now save it and let's come here. As you can see here, we are not getting our design component. Instead of that, I am getting here notification text only. So if I am making this value as a false, okay, so this condition is getting false. Now it will return this component. So let me show you. As you can see here, so what we wanted to do actually here, once this condition is true, we are displaying this component. So here we need to make not. Okay, so now this condition is false, so we are going to display this notification. Okay, as you can see here, and once this condition is true, we are going to display our notification component. Okay, but what we are going to do here, instead of doing returning notification from here, we will return null. That means we are not going to display anything. That means we are hiding. So as of now, you might have understood that how we are going to render this component based on this condition. Okay, so now it's time to think how we will trigger this state value from the other component. Okay, so for that we are going to use a concept called event emitter. So actually, what is this event emitter? Once the any action trigger, we can call to the listener, and this listener is going to be inside notification component. Okay, and here we have to pass a event type, so that event type have to match with this emitter. Okay, and it will come with the one data. So here emitter have two parameters. First is the event type and the second is the data. So you can pass a data, and that data can be received by this callback function, second parameter of the listener. So as you can see here, this instance has been created only once, and this emitter is sharing here and here. Okay, so we are going to do same thing. So for that we need to install a package. So let's come to the terminal. You need to install this package. So already I have installed. So you can get this package in description of this video. So now we have to import here. So import event emitter from FB emitter. Okay, and from here we are going to create an instance first. So let's call it as emitter, okay, equal to new event emitter. So here we have to export this file because we will be using in other files as well. And now here we need to define a listener. So emitter dot add listener, and it is going to take a two parameter as you have seen here. So the first parameter is going to be your event type, and second is the callback function. So now let's define this, call it as so notification. Okay, and second parameter is callback function. So here let's get the message whatever we are getting, and here let's do console log. Okay, so MSG. So now let's come to the add to do. Okay, and here we are submitting the form. As you can see, we are calling the parent function. From here we need to call this add listener. So for that we need to emit a event. So First of all, let's import the emitter from there. So import emitter from, go to the notification component. Okay, so now we are have this emitter, and here after calling we can write emitter dot, and it is going to emit a event, and here the event type should match. So this is the event type, notification, so we can pass here same thing, and from here we can pass a message. Okay, so message, what we wanted to show, so in double quote we can write new to do added successfully. Okay, so now what will happen here, that once this function is getting triggered, it will call this emitter. Okay, once this emitter will execute, this function will get invoked automatically, and here it will print the message. So now let's come to the UI, go to the console and add a new to do. So as you can see here, I got this message, new to do added successfully. Okay, so we don't want to print this one, so instead of doing this, what we can do, we can set open value as a true. Okay, so now let's have a look here. So once we are adding here new to do, so I got this notification. Okay, so notification component. So now what we have to do, we have to show the message. So we are getting message in message MSG, so let's maintain a state for message as well. So const message set message, and pass this value as a empty right now, and from here we will set this message here. So set message, and whatever the value I am getting, I am setting. Now here we will display, instead of displaying this notification component, we will display our message. So in a span tag I can write message and close it. Okay, now let's have a look here. So add a new to do. As you can see here, I got this message, new to do added successfully. Okay, so but this is not getting closed, it have to get closed automatically after few seconds. So for that, let's write a function in notification component only. So here let's define a function called reset. Okay, and this function is going to set this value, open value, as a false. So set open equal to false. Now we have to handle auto close after timeout. So let's define one more function, const, so called it as auto hide. So auto hide after timeout. Okay, and what this function will do, here I can write set timeout, and this is going to take a callback function. Okay, and here I can call this function, so reset function I am calling here, and the second parameter is going to take time. So let's define here 5000 millisecond, that means 5 seconds. So now we have to call this function, so let's call this function after this line. Okay, now save it and have a look here. So let me add a new to do, so new to do, and hit enter. As you can see here, after 5 seconds the notification has been gone. Okay, so what is happening here, once we are clicking on add, this function is getting called, and this message is getting set, and this value is true. So basically this reset will call after 5 seconds, and this will set value as a false here. Okay, now let's format this code first. So now as you can see here, we are handling for the add. So same thing we have to do for the delete as well. So now let's come to the to do list, and here on delete we can write the same code. So let's import here emitter. So emitter from notification, and here on delete, right? So where is on delete? So we have here remove to do we are calling. So after this line we can call here itself. So let's write it here. So emitter dot event, and the event name is going to be notification only, and here we can pass our message. So we can write here, let's pass the to do name here. So let's call it as to do dot title is removed. To do dot title is removed successfully. Okay, so here I need to give a double quote so we can make here some difference. Now have a look here. So on click of this, as you can see, create a to do application is removed successfully. Okay, so let me click on this. So learn React is removed successfully. Okay, so now we are getting this message here as well. Now let's copy this line. We have to handle the checkbox event as well, and on click of this, here we can pass. So this task is completed successfully. Now let's come there and have a look. So on click of this, create a to do application is completed successfully. Okay, so I can write here task is completed successfully, and the same thing here. So task is removed successfully. Okay guys, so we are able to, so now let me add a task. So new to do, as you can see here, new to do added successfully. I got this message, and now let me click on this. So I got this new message that has removed successfully, and on click of this I am getting create a new to do task is completed successfully. So as of now we have designed the notification component, and we are showing the notification on click of every action. Now let's remove this console, what we are getting from here, and this error as well. So this is getting, we are getting from to do list. So let's go there, to do list. As you can see here we have this line, so let's remove this line, we don't need. Okay, now so it's asking for the key. So here we are using map, right, in container. So here they are asking for key, so we can write here key. Okay, and for that I can pass here to do. Okay, or to do.id, because to do.id had to be unique, so it's fine. So now as you can see here I am getting this logo is defined but never used. So let's remove the logo from the app.js. So remove this one. Okay, now I think we are good to go. Okay guys, in this video we have created notification component successfully, and we are able to show notification as well, and we have removed this all error. In next video I will show you how to deploy this to do application on GitHub. Okay guys, you can find a link of this project in description of this video. That's it for this video. Do like, share and subscribe. See you in next video.